What if the key to unlocking your full potential, making smarter decisions, and living a more fulfilling life was already inside you waiting to be discovered? Today, we are diving deep into what is self awareness plus three powerful reasons why it's essential for your success. What is self awareness? Self awareness is the ability to recognize and understand your own thoughts, emotions, motivations, and behaviors. It's about seeing yourself clearly, not just how you want to be seen, but how you truly are. This means being honest about your strengths, weaknesses, triggers, and patterns. Self awareness isn't just about introspection, it's also about understanding how your actions affect others. It's about recognizing your blind spots and being open to feedback. In fact, research shows that people with high self awareness are more likely to succeed in their careers, maintain healthier relationships, and experience greater overall well being. But self awareness isn't something you're born with, it's a skill you can develop. And the good news is, it's never too late to start. Why self awareness matters? Now that you know what self awareness is, let's explore why it's so important. Here are three powerful reasons why self awareness is a game changer for anyone who wants to make wise decisions and live a more intentional life. Reason 1: self awareness leads to better decision making. One of the most significant benefits of self awareness is its impact on decision making. When you understand your values, goals, and motivations, you're more likely to make choices that align with your true self. Imagine you're faced with a career opportunity. If you're self aware, you'll ask yourself, does this align with my long term goals? Will it bring me fulfillment? How will it affect my work life balance? Without self awareness, you might make decisions based on external pressures, what others expect of you, what looks good on paper, or what seems easiest in the moment. But when you're self aware, you make decisions that are authentic and meaningful. Reason 2: self awareness improves relationships. Self awareness isn't just about understanding yourself, it's also about understanding how you relate to others. When you're self aware, you're more empathetic, communicative, and emotionally intelligent. Think about a time when you had a conflict with someone. If you're self aware, you can reflect on your own role in the situation. You might ask yourself, did I contribute to the misunderstanding? How did my actions affect the other person? This kind of reflection fosters healthier relationships. It allows you to take responsibility for your actions, apologize when necessary, and work toward resolution. Self awareness also helps you recognize your communication style. For example, if you know you tend to interrupt others, you can make a conscious effort to listen more and speak less. This builds trust and respect in your relationships. Reason 3: self awareness fuels personal growth. Self awareness is the foundation of personal growth. When you're self aware, you're more open to feedback, willing to learn from your mistakes, and committed to self improvement. Think about it: if you don't know where you're starting from, how can you know where you're going? Self awareness gives you a clear picture of your strengths and weaknesses. This allows you to set realistic goals and take actionable steps toward growth. For example, if you're self aware, you might realize that you struggle with time management. Instead of blaming external factors, you can take responsibility and seek solutions, whether that's learning new productivity techniques, delegating tasks, or setting clearer priorities. Self awareness also helps you recognize your progress. When you're aware of your efforts and achievements, you're more likely to stay motivated and celebrate your wins. This creates a positive feedback loop that fuels continued growth. How to develop self awareness? Now that you understand the importance of self awareness, you might be wondering, how can I develop it? Here are a few practical strategies to get you started. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It helps you become more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. Try setting aside a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness. You can do this through meditation, deep breathing, or simply observing your surroundings. Over time, mindfulness will help you become more attuned to your inner world. Challenge your assumptions. We all have assumptions and biases that shape our perceptions. Challenge these by asking yourself, why do I believe this? Is there another way to look at this situation? This kind of critical thinking helps you see beyond your own perspective and develop a more nuanced understanding of yourself and others. If you're enjoying this video and want to continue learning how to make wise decisions, unlock your potential, and live a more intentional life, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to 5 Minute Genius. We're dedicated to helping you grow, succeed, and thrive no matter where you are in life. By subscribing, you'll get access to more insightful, actionable content that's designed to empower you every step of the way. The ripple effect of self awareness. Self awareness doesn't just benefit you, it creates a ripple effect that impacts everyone around you. When you're self aware, you're more likely to inspire and empower others. For example, if you're a leader, self awareness helps you lead with empathy, integrity, and authenticity. You're more likely to create a positive, inclusive environment where others feel valued and supported. If you're a parent, self awareness helps you model healthy behaviors and emotional regulation for your children. You're more likely to foster open communication and strong family bonds. Even in everyday interactions, self awareness helps you show up as your best self. You're more likely to be patient, kind, and understanding, qualities that make a lasting impact on those around you. Real life examples of self awareness in action. Let's look at a few real life examples of how self awareness can transform lives. Example 1: Career success. Sarah was a talented professional, but she struggled with self doubt and imposter syndrome. Through self reflection and feedback, she realized that her fear of failure was holding her back. With this awareness, Sarah began to challenge her negative self talk and focus on her strengths. She took on new challenges, sought mentorship, and eventually landed her dream job. Example 2: Relationship growth. John and Lisa were a couple who frequently argued about household responsibilities. Through honest conversations and self reflection, they realized that their arguments were rooted in unmet needs and miscommunication. Example 3: Personal transformation. Mark was a busy executive who felt burned out and disconnected from his family. Through mindfulness and journaling, he became aware of his workaholic tendencies and the impact they were having on his well being. Mark made a conscious effort to prioritize self care and spend quality time with his loved ones. He found that this not only improved his health but also deepened his relationships. The journey of self awareness. Self awareness is not a destination, it's a journey. It requires ongoing effort, reflection, and commitment, but the rewards are well worth it. When you're self aware, you're more likely to make decisions that align with your values, build stronger relationships, and experience personal growth. You're more likely to live a life that's authentic, fulfilling, and meaningful. Remember, self awareness isn't about being perfect, it's about being honest, open, and willing to learn. It's about embracing your strengths and working on your weaknesses. Subscribe to 5 Minute Genius. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to 5 Minute Genius. We're here to help you unlock your potential and make wise decisions every day. Stay tuned for more inspiring, actionable content that will empower you to live your best life.